Alright, let's talk about one of the first world bosses you're very likely to run into in Where Winds Meet, the Puppeteer Sheng Wu. This halberd-wielding giant roams the northeast side of Qinghu, and while the game might introduce him pretty early, don't let that fool you. A lot of players walk into this fight thinking it's a free win, and that's usually when things go south very fast. Yes, compared to some later world bosses, the Puppeteer is on the easier side, but only if you know what you're doing. If you show up unprepared or get too confident, he can punish mistakes hard. In this video, I'll walk you through where to find Sheng Wu, what makes his attacks dangerous, and exactly how to beat him without unnecessary deaths. So if you're ready to take him down cleanly and move on stronger, let's get into how to defeat the Puppeteer in Where Winds Meet.
I'm very small portion of the audience is subscribed to the channel.
If you enjoy these types of
don't forget to subscribe if you like these types of videos.
Subscribe. Enjoy watching.
Thanks.
If you are jumping into Where Winds Meet and hunting down the Puppeteer, Sheng Wu, finding him is actually pretty straightforward once you know where to look. This boss roams the northeast side of Qinghe, sitting roughly halfway between Bamboo Abode and Battlecrest Slope in the Verdant Wilds, so you do not need to wander the whole map aimlessly. To save yourself some time, you can fast travel to the Northern Vow Ruins, the Northern Bamboo Grove, or the Bamboo Retreat Boundary Stones and head out from there. From any of these points, it is a short ride before you run into this halberd-wielding giant, and trust me, knowing the exact location helps a lot when you are preparing for how to defeat Puppeteer Sheng Wu without wasting resources or patience. The Puppeteer, Sheng Wu fights almost entirely with its halberd, and most of the battle revolves around reading those swings correctly. The most basic move you will see is a straight thrust forward, which is actually one of the safest moments in the fight because it is very easy to parry. Just be careful, because sometimes the boss likes to throw out a second thrust right after the first one, catching players who relax too early. The main combo is where things get messy. Sheng Wu starts with 2 forward slashes, then spins into a wide sweeping attack and finishes with 2 heavy vertical swings. Trying to parry every single hit here is risky and usually not worth it. Instead, this is one of those moments where dodging away and letting the combo end naturally is the smarter play. One attack you absolutely need to recognize is the gold attack. The Puppeteer will pause, charge up, leap into the air, and then dive straight down with the halberd, dealing massive area damage. This attack cannot be parried at all, so do not even try. As soon as you see the charge, get ready to dodge and create distance. There is also an aerial slam attack that looks similar but behaves differently. Sheng Wu will spin up into the air and then slam the halberd into the ground. Unlike the gold attack, this one can be parried, but the timing is tight. You want to parry just before the weapon hits the ground to completely block the damage and stay in control of the fight. What really makes this boss feel different is how defensive it can be. The Puppeteer often holds its halberd out to block incoming attacks or dodge rolls away to reset its position. You can still hit it while it is blocking, but the damage is reduced, and being too aggressive can backfire. Sometimes it will suddenly push forward with the halberd while blocking, dealing damage if you are standing too close, so patience and spacing are key when learning how to defeat Puppeteer Sheng Wu. Once you break through the Puppeteer's first health bar, Phase 2 kicks in and things immediately get more hectic. 2 smaller puppet minions spawn alongside the boss, and while they can only attack in the direction they are facing, you still do not want to ignore them. Take these minions out as quickly as possible, because the Puppeteer will not take proper damage again until they are defeated. After the minions are gone, the fight opens back up, but now Sheng Wu has a few new tricks. Most of its attacks are familiar from Phase 1, but they come with slight animation changes or added follow-ups that can throw off your timing if you are not paying attention. Staying calm and reading the animations becomes even more important here. The new main combo is especially dangerous because it covers a much wider area. The boss will start sweeping and spinning its halberd around, hitting almost everything nearby. Just like earlier, trying to parry every single hit is risky, so if you are not fully confident in the timing, dodging out and letting the combo finish is usually the safer choice. One important addition in this phase is a red parryable attack. Sheng Wu briefly charges its halberd, then rushes forward and jumps into a leaping strike. This is actually a great opportunity for you, because successfully parrying this attack lets you counter and deal huge damage to the boss's chi gauge. Another move to watch for is when the puppeteer spins its halberd above its head, creating a whirlwind that pulls you inward. Getting caught in this can be very punishing, but there is a clean solution. Use the Mystic Art Cloud step to jump onto the boss's head, completely avoiding the damage and staying in a strong position. The most dangerous move in Phase 2 is also one of the most rewarding to deal with correctly. With very little warning, the boss will unleash 3 overhead slam attacks in a row. The timing between each slam is consistent, making it possible to parry all 3, but missing even one parry means you will take a lot of damage, so this is a high-risk, high-reward moment. In the end, Phase 2 plays out much like the first phase once you understand the new patterns. Parry the attacks that are clearly readable, dodge the ones that are not worth the risk, and stay patient. If you manage your spacing and reactions well, you can steadily chip away at the puppeteer's health and bring the fight to a clean finish. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.